Okay, so we continue with the exercises under P1. We've solved the first question in the previous video. Now let's see the second question. 2x plus y equals to 5, 3x plus 2y equals to 8. The general equation is a1x plus p1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus p2y plus c2 equals to 0. So what we have to do is, before we assign these equations as equations 1 and 2, we have to shift this 5 and 8 to the left hand side, because we have to get 0 on the right hand side in order for us to compare. Okay, so let's rewrite this. 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0. And similarly, what we do is, again, 3x plus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. Okay, so we continue like we did in the previous video, that is comparing equation 1 with a1x plus p1y plus c1 equals to 0, and equation 2 with a2x plus p2y plus c2 equals to 0. We get what? We get a1. What is a1? A1 is this 2. What is p1? p1 is this. There's only y here, that means we have the number 1 here, so p1 is 1. What is c1? c1 is minus 5, exactly. Now what is a2? a2 is 3. p2, again, let's say it's yes, it's 2. p2 is 2, and c2 is minus 8. Okay, now our next job is, we have to find out whether the pair of linear equations has a unique solution, or no solution, or infinitely many solution. So what we do, we start writing like this. a1 by a2 is equals to 2 by 3. Okay, now what about p1 by p2? p1 by p2 is 1 by 2. Okay, c1 by c2 equals to minus 5 by minus 8, 5 by 8. Okay, fine. Now we immediately recognize that a1 by a2, that is 2 by 3, is not equals to 1 by 2. So a1 by a2 is not equals to p1 by p2, since a1 by a2 is 2 by 3 and p1 by p2 is 1 by 2. So it satisfies a condition. So we've discussed that when a1 by a2 is not equals to p1 by p2, then it has a unique solution. So we have to find the solution, okay, through the cross multiplication method. Okay, now since it has a unique solution, we have to find the answer. Okay, how do we proceed from here? We have to go back to the equations. Equation 1 and 2, we write yes. So okay, so how do we proceed from here? Remember the formula and the idea that we discussed in the introduction of the cross multiplication method. We write, we discuss. Okay, so how do we proceed from here? We write the so how do we proceed from here? We write a1, a2, p1, p2, c1, c2, this one, in the way that we have discussed in the previous video. That was this. We write p1 by p2 here, again p1 by p2, here C1 by C2, and here we write A1 by A2. Okay, now, so what is P1 for us? P1 is 1, P2 is 2, so this is 1 2 1 2. What is C1 and C2? Minus 5 and minus 8. Minus 5 and minus 8, and P1 A1 by A2 is 2 by 3, right? So 2 in 3. So we write the numbers like this. Now, if we don't want to write the full formula that we have discussed using this in the previous video, it's okay. We can simply write like this. Now, x is equals to, we simply cross multiply them, right? So in the previous like we have done in the previous video, in the introduction of the cross multiplication method, we start with this 1, you multiply it with the number that is here, that is minus 8, minus this 2 minus 5 equals to y, again these two number, that is minus 5 3 minus this 2, don't forget the minus here, minus 8 2. Okay, don't get confused here. This minus is from the formula, this minus is from the number 8, that is the value of C2. Okay, equals to 1. In the denominator we have this 2 and 2, so 2 minus this one 3 and 1. Okay, so after this it's pretty simple. This equals to x. Now just class 3 for addition, subtraction and multiplication. Minus 8 into 1 is minus 8. Now we have a situation here, we have minus, another minus here, and then we are multiplying the whole thing, so it will become plus. So 2 into 5 is 10 equals to y. Minus 5 into 3 is minus 15. Again, another situation where we have minus and minus, and we are multiplying. So minus into minus is plus, 8 2s are 16 equals to 1 by 2 into 2 is 4. There's only one minus here, no minus over this side, so minus 3 into 1 3. Okay, now let's proceed further. X by minus 8 plus 10, that is simply 10 minus 8, so that's 2 equals to y. Minus 15 plus 16, that is nothing but 16 minus 15, that is 1 equals to 1 divided by 4 minus 1, that is 1. Okay, so from here it's very easy again, because now we take this and compare it with this. So we write x is x by 2 equals to 1, and then over here this 2, y by 1 equals to 1. I'm not writing the number that is here, okay, the number 1 that is at the denominator. So from here we get x is equals to, we multiply this to 2, and y is equals to 1. So that is our answer. Fine, অলপ তো লম্বা আছে ওলিবি শিকিব লাগিব. So this is the answer for 2. So we just a 5-second recap of the whole thing. We realized it has a unique solution. After that, using this and cross multiplication method, we arrived at the answer as x is equals to 2, y is equals to 1. Tadi okay lagi boleh.